Oh, you're back. Sorry, I didn't see you there. Now what I'm going to do is read you a poem. Yeah, now don't run away. There's nothing to be scared of. It's just a poem. It's called The Night Before Christmas. Yes. Well, actually, it's called A Visit from St. Nicholas. It's quite a famous poem, you know, and it was written quite a long time ago. I think it's even older than I am. It was written in there's a fly in the room. It was written in 1823, which makes it 197 years old, which is pretty old, isn't it? And it was written by Clement Clark Moore, who was from the USA. Now, as it's quite an old poem, I will have to stop from time to time to explain its vernacular. And if you don't know what vernacular means, just look it up. Right then, let's crack on. This is The Night Before Christmas, or A Visit from St. Nicholas, whatever you want to call it. Here we go. And I'm reading it in the traditional way, off of an iPad. Here we go. The Night Before Christmas by Clement Clark Moore. 'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. I said not even a mouse. Go on, cheeky little mouse. They're always hanging around, aren't they? The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. St. Nicholas is Father Christmas or Santa Claus. He's got a lot of names, hasn't he? The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. I don't know what a sugar plum is. And Mamma, in her kerchief, and I in my cap, had just settled our brains for a long winter's nap. I don't know why they wore hats in bed in those days. Maybe they were all bald or something, I don't know. It could have been cold. When out on the roof there arose such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash. Ah! And I tore open the shutter and I threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave the lustre of midday to objects below, when what to my wondering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer. I don't know why they're so small. With a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be St. Nick. More rapid than eagles, his coursers, they came, coursers I think of the reindeer. He whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now I don't know if you know the names of all the reindeers, so let's do it. This is what he said. Now, Dasher, now, Dancer. This is my Father Christmas voice. Now, Dasher, now, Dancer, now, Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donner and Blitzen, to the top of the porch, to the top of the wall. Now, dash away, all. Ho, 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 ho. That's what it does, isn't it? It goes ho, 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 like that. As dry leaves that before the wild hurricane fly. When they meet with an obstacle, mount to the sky. So up to the housetop the coursers they flew, with a sleigh full of toys, and St. Nicholas too. And then, in a twinkling, I heard, on the roof, the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. And I drew in my head, and was turning around, as down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. I said that bit wrong. Was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. That makes more sense. He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot, to keep warm, I suppose. And his clothes were all tarnished in ashes and soot. Ooh, the dirty thing. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. A peddler is someone who went from place to place and sold things, so he looks like a peddler with a big sack full of toys. His eyes, how they twinkled. His dimples, how merry. His cheeks were like roses, just like mine, look. And his nose was like a cherry, similar to mine. Hang on a minute. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard on his chin was as white as the snow. I don't have a beard. The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke had encircled his head like a wreath. I didn't know he smoked. Maybe he's given up now. It is bad for your health, isn't it, smoking? He had a broad face and a little round belly, and he shook when he laughed, hoo, 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 like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. A wink in his eye and a twist of his head, soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work, and he filled all the stockings, and then he turned with a jerk, like this, and laying his finger aside of his nose, giving a nod, up the chimney he rose. I don't know if he climbs the chimney or if he flies up it. I don't know how he works, really. He sprang to his sleigh, and his team gave a whistle, like that, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim, ere he drove out of sight, Happy Christmas to all.
Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night. Hoo, 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 hoo.
And that was the night before Christmas. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope Father Christmas visited your houses recently. He did me. I got a lovely pair of socks and some sherry. That's nice. Right then, I'll see you again in a minute. Cheers!